Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Kaba Ilco number 7160 DC-29. This is a dummy mortise cylinder is what it is. Let's dissect the part number 7160. That's a reference to the length of the cylinder, which is measured from the underside of the head. Now this one measures exactly 1 inch, and that's what a 7160 is. Historically, the length of a dummy cylinder has always been a little bit short than the nominal size, and that's because the cylinders that would be 1 inch, that would be a keyed cylinder, it would be 1 inch from the underside of the head to the back of the cam. So why this one measures now 1 inch, where all of the other for the last 4,000 years have measured slightly less, I'm not sure. There could be a design change. Or of course it could be that these aren't 7160s and they're really 1.1 long cylinders. But anyway, I suspect that there's been a design change so that it's 1 inch from the underside of the head to the back of the cylinder. DC, that speaks for itself. That means dummy cylinder. 29 is black aluminum finish. Where would you use this? Well, in a door that's black, certainly. But why would you use it? You have a cylinder hole where one ought not to be, either drilled by mistake, or maybe a cylinder has been removed and now you need to close that hole off. Whatever the case might be, a dummy cylinder really just solves that problem. Primarily when you need to close a hole, and a typical situation is nightclub inspector comes and you have a key cylinder on the inside of the aluminum door. That's a problem because it would require special knowledge to exit that in an emergency. The inspector might say, here's what we're going to do. Let's be sure to add an exit device to the aluminum door, but you still need to remove the cylinder, and they will allow or permit the installation of a dummy cylinder to remove that keyed situation. That's generally where you're going to have something like this. There is, of course, the 7160s available at all of the common finishes. Your brass, your bronze, your chromes, your polished, your satin, oil rubbed, Duracolor brown. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can review not only all of the Kaba Ilco products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog. But there are several product catalogs there. First, the one that's called brass cylinder, and that's where you're going to find this material. And speaking of brass, this is made from solid brass. Kaba Ilco is a high-quality provider of cylinders in a countless array of combinations of finish, length, tailpiece, keying requirements, key ways as well. And they use solid brass, and that makes for an incredibly high performance type of cylinder that you will work with. People like me who will rekey them, people like you who will buy them, you will depend on that high quality as a result of the high quality base material for years down the road. So Kaba Ilco is not only a high quality base material product, but it's also a confluence of excellent value as well. Then in addition to that manufacturer's page, you're going to find their key blank catalog, brass cylinder, then key blank. And if you know Kaba Ilco, you might know them as a key blank manufacturer. And then also they have a relatively new line of aluminum storefront hardware, which is very much worth your review. If you're buying a dummy cylinder like this, you might need a lock set or a push paddle, things of that nature. If you have any questions on the Kaba Ilco 7160 DC in a 29 finish, 1 inch dummy cylinder in black, aluminum, or any other Kaba Ilco product, please feel free to reach out to us.